Welcome back to Zelda 2. Alright, let's walk back across the sea. The sea that we can walk on, and now that we have the flute, we can get by the terrifying River Devil. After we take care of these first. Hello, Tektites. Goodbye, Tektites. So anyway, this is just a guy on the map. He's not like an actual fight or anything. So now we're going to the dangerous section of Hyrule where they throw rocks at you. Alright, so yeah, just as a note, we are definitely getting to the point where if you get a game over, you're gonna have to do a bit of legwork to get back. After we got the hammer that could smash the rocks, we've been in sort of this central area that's easy to get back to, and then you have to, go to various places around it. Although, honestly, Palace on the Sea is pretty easy to get back to, all things considered. But, as you might have realized, there's no shortcut between the North Castle and the place we're going to. So, again, getting a game over means you have to get pelted by rocks.
Is it just me, or do the little Zalfos behind this fence have, like, shit-eating grins?
I can kind of see it. I think it's the shading on, like, the bottom of their face just moving into the top to form their jaw. But yeah, they love throwing rocks at you.
I got a closer look at that last one, but the entire time I was just waiting for the chance to say, why are the little Zalfos, like, smugly grinning at us?
Because they're pelting us with rocks. I feel like this is fairly obvious. Also, I was right the first time, there is one more swamp. It's just not entirely memorable as the one in Midoro. Because we've just got this cave over here, and hey, we can finally upgrade my life, cool. That's the one change you won't particularly notice.
Can finally upgrade my life, cool. Me when I get a job for the first time.
I mean, really, they should be impressed. I put on my resume, I reached max level strength in magic. Why is nobody hiring me? I'm very strong. Also, yeah, all of that was for an experience bag. No, there's not a fake wall.
God.
We marched through the swamp and went through this cave for experience.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that you can just skip that swamp if you don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, and frankly, you probably will. I mean, now I never have to come back here ever again. Alright, so yeah, let's move on out of here. We've actually got a fair bit to explore. Because basically, this southern portion does connect to the final area, but there's only one more dungeon that we have to go to before we can actually go that direction. We are allowed to go that way. It's just, if you try to go to the final dungeon now, there is a barrier there that actively kills you. They really don't want you getting the Triforce of Courage. Alright, so let's see what this cave has for us. Also, speaking of dungeons, the neat thing about dungeons having separate enemies in this game is there is kind of a difference between the monsters scouring the world trying to kill us for our blood, and the things that are just there in the palace as kind of a test. Which I think this game's a little more clear on the difference of those. Zelda 1, it's a little weird because dungeons are hidden away and they hold pieces of the Triforce, which Zelda separated from herself for protection. Also, hello Hidden Village, how's it going? But as far as I can tell, everything around the southern Hyrule in that game is just Ganon's minions. Also, here's the hidden town of Kasuto. But yeah, here it's clear that, like, the temples are here to test your courage. They are different from the overworld monsters.
I always thought it was cool when Zelda games could make that distinction. Like, I forget the name of the boss, but the, oh god, I might forget the name of the dungeon, too. In Wind Waker, the, obligatory face and hands boss. That's at the, that tower that you get at the end of the first half of the game. You need to have arrows and bombs to damage him, and if you run out, he will, like, spit more out through his nose. Because he's there to test your skill, not how many arrows and bombs you came into the room with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not actively trying to kill you. The old man who remains has magic. Well, okay. So, there is actually another town we could have gone to a little sooner. It's not a good idea, because things there will probably kill you. I cannot help you. But yeah, basically, the only other town we can go to now is one that is seemingly abandoned.
Revived!
But if you go to the town, you just get killed by things, and you don't see them. So they are very dangerous. What do you have to give to us? Remember the magic word. What's the magic word? Spell. So yeah, that's the mysterious spell that I mentioned, specifically from the manual a little while ago. The manual also did not tell you what spell does. It is actually helpful and it will see some use, but yeah, no, they really want you to figure out what this one does on your own.
We'll get to see what happens when Saria casts a spell she doesn't know.
Can't believe we kill Birdly in this game, too. That's why he doesn't appear in any other Zelda game.
Yeah, nobody really talks about the hidden route in Zelda 2 where you get to kill Bug.
Alright, nothing here. Well, what if we use spell?
Zelda 2 Weird Route Error is the secret final boss. He's way harder than whatever the normal final boss of this game is.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we got the magic key of the game, which is pretty exciting. Except there is exactly one more dungeon in the game where this is useful. Because the final dungeon doesn't actually have locked doors, so this can open any locked door in the game. You don't need to collect keys anymore. But unless you take, weird paths through the dungeons and just ignore things, yeah, it's useful for one dungeon. But considering you need the flute to even come this direction, why would you ever go out of your way to collect this just to make your time in the dungeons, quote-unquote, easier?
Well, they could still make it worth it if the only dungeon it works in just has an absurd amount of keys that are hard to get.
Mm-hmm. Admittedly, I don't know if the keys in the next dungeon are particularly difficult to get, because I didn't pay attention, I didn't need to use them. Yeah, there's a lot of pre-dungeon exploration in this one, but it's still a short video because I'm gonna breeze through this dungeon. I'm only following the critical path this time, and you can't stop me. Alright, so, here we go. Oh, hello. I was looking for something hidden here, thank you very much.
Stonehenge?
Huh, how mysterious. Must have been aliens.
Or the lizard folk, I mean, they are here.
I don't know about the lizard folk. I don't know. Think only Hylians are able to construct things.
I know we just looked through the manual like last week. Are they called Lizalfos in this game?
I'm gonna have to double check that one too. I think they are Lizalfos.
Yeah, I feel like the enemies that survived into later Zelda games kept their names. It's just shit like the bits and bots that didn't make it.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Lizalfos did not appear until Ocarina of Time, so yeah, these are different lizards, so... Time to consult the list and look down it real quick. Let's see, where... Geru.
Hold on. That's oddly close to a different thing in Zelda.
Also, there are so many different official images for these, well, there are so many fancy images for these guys. Obviously, there's a lot of sources people drew cool artwork for. I'll probably show them all in video, but I do have to link this one in particular. This one's my favorite. I love this guy.
Very good eyes.
He's ready for battle.
What the fuck is that weapon?
I guess it's a really weird morning star.
Yeah, it's like a morning star, but they couldn't find... Like, the iron spikes are too expensive. We just have to shove a bunch of pencils into it.
Anyway, I did see that unfortunately the KKK are back. You know, never mind the jokes I was making earlier. Zelda has a lot of sapient species that are capable of doing things. If we have to deal with these guys, I'm not making white people jokes about the Hylians. Everybody gets along just fine.
Yeah, it's also unfortunate timing that I was going to make jokes about in-universe conspiracy theories that the Gerudo are lizard people. Because of the Geru. Anyways, you're killing all the people who would think that, so never mind.
Yeah, and it's good that they're
Oh
dead.
God!
So anyway, yeah, we got more of this guy. So yeah. Also,
Jesus.
I managed to get the coolest kill possible on that one. I don't need to collect that key, but I'm going to anyway, because it would feel weird leaving it behind. And we get the cross.
You found Jesus!
So anyway, with the cross item, you can't find Jesus, but you can find the hidden enemies that I was talking about a few minutes ago. This is how you make it through the village without getting just absolutely murdered. Oh, jeez. They're just throwing bubbles at us at this point. And I don't have to care anymore, because I just need 2 levels of life. I can get that easy. Like I said, I'm breezing through this dungeon, which I haven't even mentioned this is called Three-Eye Rock Palace, on account of, you know, those 3 rocks formation out there. Also, here's Spell. It turns Iron Knuckles into bits or bots, or whichever ones those are. Slime guys. Of course, they are worth less experience if you do that, but I just need 1 more level before the boss. If I can manage that, then I just get the free level up, and that's everything in the game I need experience-wise.
The boss better be with that guy's horse. You didn't defeat the horse, it just ran off on its own.
Oh yeah, also, towards the beginning of the LP I did mention how it was probably possible to get through caves without the candle, and I did notice recently that, while I did not watch his streams of it, Slowbeef apparently did attempt to do just that. Just I think Zelda 2 minimal items run or something of the like. Some kind of challenge run. I just thought that was a fun coincidence. But I guess that means that, yeah, you can absolutely go and not use the candle if you don't want to.
You don't have to have fun while you play this game. No one's making you.
In fact, given the speed everything moves, I feel like it's actively trying to not allow that. I don't want to be overly harsh, because again, they were trying something that I do respect. It's just, oh boy, they had very high hopes for people's ability to have good reflexes against these shields. Oh hey, speaking of that horse, it found a new rider.
Well, this might just be a different horse then.
Also, I love that it leaves with a lance.
Actually, I do like the idea that this horse keeps finding new riders and then you keep killing them.
Yeah, I, of course, we watched Tangled recently, so the idea of evil, intimidating horse is just highly amusing to me. Really, one of that film's best features is the horse that just despises one man and goes out of its way to destroy him for most of the film.
They found a way to make an entertaining cop, and it was to make that cop a horse.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, here's Barba. Barba's pretty easy, you just have to be wary of the pits, which, of course, if you fall in them, you die immediately, so go in for your hits when you're able.
You can't name the boss Barba!
They sure did, though.
It's just a human name!
Apparently, later translations do refer to this boss as Volvagia, which is the name of a different dragon in the Zelda series, so I guess that's a little more consistent. Guess they agreed with you that this can't be named Barba.
Volva wouldn't be too far off as like an alternate transliteration because of the way that like Japanese sounds work. And I guess Volvagia just ties it in better to other dragons.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so with this we'll have maxed out everything, which is good, because after we take a quick visit to that abandoned town, it'll be off to the final dungeon of the game, next time on Zelda 2.